Hey guys, H.B.W. Wednesday. How are we getting on? We're in the middle of a brew day. Brewing up an oatmeal stout. Mash is just finished. I'm just about to set this up to recirculate, so bear with me while I do that, It's been a 90-minute mash. Just wanted to make sure that oatmeal converted. Now what am I doing here? Wait. A bit noisy out there. My son's on the swing. And what a doofus. Let me set this up. Out of here and up, back in. So it's just got to recirculate it out there. That's the last step. I'll do this for about 15 minutes. So let's get going, Get that one on. Just priming the pump at this stage. I don't want to go too much. I'm just setting the grain bed as well when we're Vorloffing, and just getting that really clear wort also. Right. Half throttle, I reckon, half throttle. H.B.W. Wednesday, by the way. Right. So just getting the all the air out of this. It doesn't take too long. These King Key pumps are great. Might just open it up a bit more, just to get that flowing. Still got a bit of an airlock there at the minute. Off camera, I never get these. We're close, we're close. Got a lot of mucking around, There we go, we're away now. That's it. Let's check the flow here. Yeah, a bit fast. There we go. Right, sorry for that mucking around, guys. Right. So how are we all doing anyway? Distracted there. As you can see, it's happening. I'll let this happen for about 10 minutes. It should really clear up by then. She's got a nice dark colour there. While I've got you here, I just want to talk about dark malts and brewing dark beers. Now I see the trend at the moment for a lot of you is that you're cold steeping the dark grains and adding them to the boil, adding them to the mash later on. That's one school of thought. Another school of thought is adding them to the mash late, so you don't get that astringency. Now this is only my point of view. Feel free to shoot me down in the comments, but I think you're missing character of the beer by doing that, of what you're trying to do with a stout. Okay, you're trying to cut down your astringency, I understand that. But really, effectively what you're doing is you're just using less of that malt by putting them in late. So really it's a bit of a waste, you're not getting the best of your malt. What I do to cut down on my astringencies in my dark beers is that I go for malts that aren't highly roasted, like your roasted barley. Now the colour ratio on the roasted barley, SRMs I think it is, correct me if I'm wrong, but in New Zealand it's around 900 to 1100 with Gladfields, and that's quite high. I've gone for roasted wheat in this brew, which is up around 550 to 600 SRMs. And then I've also gone for pale chocolate, which is about 700 SRMs, all Gladfields. So with those two malts there, they're less astringent anyway. because they haven't been roasted as long. So I gave them a 90-minute mash with the oatmeal as well, and I don't think they'll be overly astringent, and I feel like I'll get more character in the beer, more body. Hey, that's what I do. So feel free to argue that in the comments, and it's always good to share ideas and get conversations flowing. So that's enough on that. Again, only my opinion. We've all got one, haven't we? Another thing I want to cover, Dr. Thirsty, he commented in one of my videos, and I'm very sorry I haven't got around to replying to you, but I thought I'd reply to you in this post. And as I'm saying that, I've forgotten to grab my spa jam. Let me grab that, 1 second. Righty-ho. So the spa jam that I've got here. Now, as you know, SS Brewtech 3/8 is the fitting size. The only food grade silicone hosing I could find and get my hands on is 1/2 inch. So how do you fit a 1/2 inch to a 3/8 barbed fitting? Well, I went to a hose shop in Invercargill in New Zealand, and well, I got to chatting with one of the workers there, one of the guys there, and I brought both the items with me, and I said, I've got a problem. Can you get me 3/8 silicone? And he said he'd have to order it, and I was brewing that day, and it was going to take too long. And he also said it was going to be terribly expensive. So I went, okay, what would be a solution that you could do? And he went, well, he had this high temperature hosing, and he showed me, and then he fitted it into the silicone, and it was a very, very tight fit. So what he did is he just cut off about 1.5 inches, and he gave it to me. So that's how I've fixed it. So any of you having that same issue, I've got some high pressure hosing. Oh look, I can't remember the Hose Doctor? It was something like that shop. No, it wasn't Hose Doctor. Oh, I forget now. It's a common high pressure, high temperature hosing store in New Zealand. Anyway, I digress. So the 3/8 high temperature hose slided onto the fitting really tightly. Then I heated the silicone up, and that slid on really tightly as well. I haven't even got a hose clamp on there, and she works good as gold. Doesn't leak, doesn't do anything like that. What are you doing, Ben? He's making faces at me behind my back, isn't he? So that was my solution on how, and it's been working great for me. So, Dr. Thirsty, I hope that helps you, and I'll put a comment to say I'll put this video up, so you know. All right, mate. Right, put that there for now. What else have I got to talk about? I was going to talk about some packaging, some stuff that I've bought, but it hasn't turned up from the courier. If it does turn up from the courier, then I'll add this on later. But yeah, I hope you all have had a happy Christmas and a good New Year. I know we're about a month late. I haven't done any videos for ages. I've been pretty busy with work and holidays and looking after the kids. Ben, stop it. And I'm also on a bit of a fitness buzz at the moment, so I'm trying to lose a bit of weight. I'm not drinking nearly as much, which is good. So got to keep healthy. So yeah, I want to drop quite a bit of weight. I'm doing a lot of running at the moment, so I'm going to enter some races. But hey, that's all I'm doing. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's a bit of a haphazard video. I had to put one up. Not that I had to, but I wanted to. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. So I'm going to continue with my brew day there. As you can see with my Vorlufen, that's a beautiful dark mahogany, dark black colour, and it's clearing up beautifully. So I might show you in the grain bed itself, and then we'll call it quits, eh? And if those items do turn up today, I will post them in this video later on. So let me show you. Oh, there we go. That's looking good. I just love this part of the process, Vorlufen in this mash tun. It does such a beautiful job. So as you can see, the King Key pump there, all set up. Oh, it's not even half throttle. So yeah, she does a great job. Alright guys, have a happy Homebrew Wednesday. See you next time. Ta-da. Well, the delivery turned up, so let me show you what I got, eh? So just, I was hoping it would turn up today actually, so I can use it on the end of the brew day. So it's literally just arrived from the courier. So let's just get into it, eh? Righty ho. Bloody hell, they did a good job packaging it. So I got this from the brew shop. What do we got here? Right. Bear with me, people. Later. So yeah, they've done a great job packaging, which is great. Because it's fairly fragile, well not fragile, but you know. By the way, my mesh went pretty good at the end of the... I got my volume, gravity was meant to be a 1045, I got a 1.048, so happy about that. It was, yeah, efficiency of that a little bit better, so that's that mesh done for you. I can always seem to do my mesh, I'm always a few points above, so bloody hell. Trying to get into the main event here, which is a bit tricky. So I saw this and I thought, you know, it's time I had one really. I ideally wanted to get a conical fermenter, but I just can't afford one at the present time. Right, can you tell what it is? So it's a 23 litre wide mouth fermenter, or carboy, what you call it. Okay, aha, here we go. So first time me opening it, I have to drill a hole, but I can manage that. Let's have a look in here. So I've got a few other bits and pieces with it as well, so let's just hope that fits. I figured out how to balance my beer lines. I've got one balanced beer line and one unbalanced, so 3 metres of beer line. That's what my system needs to be balanced. I only had half that on the unbalanced beer line, and just a pain in the ass. You know, it's I got one when I've got 2 beers on tap, which is not very often, but when I do, now one pours great, another pours like a mongrel. So they should be both the same now. It was just, you know, it doesn't cost very much. It's just getting around to getting it. So, righty-ho. There we go. Thermal well. So about time I had the thermal well as well. Perfect. That's going to fit. Oh, sorry about the light there. That's horrible. The thermal well's going to fit. I don't know what the story is with this. With these here. This here. What is this? There's another lid. Is that the seal? So I don't really know what the story is there. do you take... Oh, it comes off. Do you need that to seal this? Or do I drill through both of them? Even though that's got a hole there already. I don't know. I think that'll seal without it. What do you think? Let me know, guys. Have you got one of these? Let me know. That'd be awesome. So what else did I get here? I got a obviously a cowboy carrying strap. I'm pretty sure this will fit. I can't see why it won't fit. Hello Matthew. No, not quite. That's one of my sons. What's in the box? Nothing's in the box now, mate. Hang on, guys. I'll come back once I've got this on, eh? Hey guys, back with you. So yeah, I got a cowboy carrying strap thingy too, and that fits. And so yeah, hey, happy days. So I'm unsure about this. Do I drill a hole just through here and not worry about this? Although that's a nice seal, so I'm thinking, do I drill through both, or will I line it up so it fits this? I think I'll line it up so it fits this, so I don't have to drill 2 holes. I don't know. Hey, let me know. Alright guys, catch you later. Bye. Hey guys, how are you? Now this Homebrew Wednesday is much longer than intended. I really had no vision for this installment. I was just going and going and going. I think I needed to do this though, to tie up all the loose ends that I've got in the other videos. So also, let's start right here to what I'm drinking. It's a Panhead Supercharger clone. Been in the keg 7 weeks now. I'm not drinking a hell of a lot at the moment, so I've still got over half a keg of this. Looks great. Smells great. Really getting melon on the nose, a really strong, zesty melon yum. Really nice. So cheers guys. Third time I've brewed this one now, and I always get from the flavour, I get a really good aroma. It's a great recipe. Almost like it's like an orange marmalade-y zest. So getting all the same flavours as you do when you buy the Panhead Supercharger, but it's a little bit more. It seems to be more intensified. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's similar, but it's not spot on. But I still like it, and everyone else still likes it too. So that's the main thing. But let me tell you a bit of a disaster with this as well. So I did a double batch of this one, and I put a further 20 litres into my jerry can, the food grade jerry can that I did. Now, idiot, it was all my own fault. I didn't take enough care with that. I sterilised and everything else, put the 20 litres in the jerry can. The last time I did that, I put it in my keg fridge and kept it cool, so there was no chance of any nasties getting in there and starting to ferment. So anyway, double brew day done, got a beer fermenting, put the beer in the jerry can, and didn't think another thing about it. After that one was finished fermenting, and I dry hopped it. You know, I was due to keg it, a day before I was due to keg it, I checked, I just grabbed, I didn't think about the jerry can again. Checked it, it was bulging. Had a massive krausen, it had a wild yeast in there, it was fermenting away. No good, no good, it smelt horrendous, I just had to dump it. What a waste, what a waste. So, yeah, lesson learnt, lesson learnt. Do need to get a 60 litre fermenter when I'm going to do a double batch. So I don't think I'll do any more double batches until I sort my fermentation out. Whether I can do 230s. Did you see that? Drop of rain came down. It's pissing down here at the moment. Anyway, or you know, you know, brew two 23 litre batches at a time, or get a 60 litre fermenter. I'm probably going to go down those lines when I can afford it, but I'll stick to 23 at the moment. Alright, right, so we'll move on, move on rather quickly, because, you know, sit down and grab a beer for this video because it's long. Right. So that brew that I actually brewed, that I showed some footage, was another brewing classic styles brew. It was the oatmeal stout recipe in here. Now I'll run you through the numbers in the book and the numbers I got. So original gravity according to the book and the recipe is 0.055. I got a 0.058. I always get a few more extra points on my SS Brewtech mash tun there. She's bloody efficient. I got a spot on 23 litres as well, which is what I was aiming for. Now the final gravity says this will go down to a 1.016. I would be happy, because I'm 3 points above, to go to an 18, not a 16. Give it that bit more of a body mouthfeel, but we'll just see what happens, I've used 36. Yep, match that. Now the colour on this, 69 EBCs. I have 67 EBCs, because I've been playing around. I do this a lot actually with the dark malts. I go for a lower lover bond, which I was trying to explain in my first video. I just had too much going on in my head and it wasn't too clear. Man, that is really annoying me. I'm going to put a wee bucket under here. You see that splash? So yeah, I played around. Instead of the black roasted barley, I went for roasted wheat, which gave me a better lover bond rating, and also chocolate malt. I went for a light chocolate malt. That's about it. What can I say? USO 5 on this as well. USO 5, USO 4. Sorry, 2 packets of USO 4. It's been in the fermenter now for under 24 hours. I pitched the yeast last night at 11 o'clock at night. After I finished dropping the my kids at kindy, I came back here and I just double checked it, and she was bubbling away. That's under 12 hours. It probably started. It had a good cruiser on it then as well, so it probably had not much of a lag time actually. Probably 6 to 8 hours of a lag time. So I'm pretty happy with that, especially with dry yeast. Sometimes you've got to wait sort of 12 hours, and I get a bit nervous when I wait that long for it to start the action. But shall we have a wee look at it? And you can see my new thermal well in action as well. I don't know why I took so long to get one of these. Instead of, you know, my temperature probe, instead of taping it with bubble wrap to the side of the fermenter, which is quite inaccurate, gets you in the ballpark, and gives you a nice stable fermentation. But you know, every time you open that fridge door, it cools down. It starts to put the heat pad on when it does, and then it has to balance itself out. So it's, you know, I found this way, you open the fridge door to check it, and it's just staying stable because it's right in the middle. It's right in the middle there, and that's key, I think. So you know, flavour wise, I don't know if I'll get much difference. I've always been happy with my fermentations. I've never had a, you know, my fermentation processes have always been very good. As guess now I'm a bit more accurate with the thermal well. So I doubt that it'll really reflect in the flavour of the beer. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll just have, time will tell. And with this oatmeal stout, I'm probably really not going to notice either. Might be with the lighter beers that I'll notice a big difference, but hey, they've all been tasting pretty good to me. So right, this is dragging on. Let me just show you a bit of bubble action, and we'll call it quits, guys. Thanks for watching, and I've just hit 200 subscribers, so thanks very much everyone that subscribes and watched this waffle. I might actually get into some editing and do a proper job. You never know. Maybe when I hit 300 subs I'll do that. don't hold your breath. Right, shall we have a wee look at it? So I'm fermenting 20 degrees. I got a bugger it. 20 degrees will do her. We'll have a wee look here. As you see, we've got a good cruising going on. And can you see that? She's going really well. So that's you know, not even 24 hours in. So stoked with that. Good, right on the money with 23 litres. So yeah, happy days. It's always good when a plan comes together. Righty ho, won't bore you any longer. See you next time. Bye bye.